Well, good evening, B.LEAGUE International Basketball fans. This is a big matchup between the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins and, of course, the SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, hello, good morning, everybody. I'm your commentator, Josh Bettis. We're live here in Nagoya for this epic showdown. Of course, a big team from the Western Conference, the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, a big point to prove this season after having not so much the expectations reached from last season and unable to make the playoffs. Well, again, if you are tuning into us, this team, of course, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, featuring Bobby Ray Parks Jr., but also has had the addition of Takuma Sato, who was a member last season of the Chiba Jets. Well, other key players for Nagoya, also bringing in the likes of Scott Ether and Tim Suarez, and as we mentioned, Takuma Sato. But this is a team with a very big point to prove this season. Tenketsu Haramoto, the 31-year-old, also joining from Alvok, Tokyo. Well, there are the conferences here of the B-League. As we mentioned, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins currently sitting in the Western Conference, taking on Shibuya SUNROCKERS, who are in the Central. So Central of the B-League does meet West this morning. Well, some more B-League games will be happening today, and many of the Filipino Gilas Pilipinas players will be featuring for their teams. Kai Soto, of course, featuring for the likes of the Hiroshima Dragonflies. AJ Edu will be featuring for Toyama Grouses, but at the moment it will be Bobby Ray Parks Jr. as he will be in action here at home against a team with heavy expectations to make the playoffs this year in the B-League. Well, there are the B2 teams, of course. Shiga Lakes featuring Kiefer Ravenna did get relegated, as did Kobe Paris's Niigata Albirex. Well, there are the traveling fans from Shibuya in Tokyo making the journey, but here are some of the key players in this lineup for Shibuya. Now, this is a very strong team. Number 34, the former Duke University Blue Devil, Ryan Kelly. Not to mention the likes of James McAdoo, who did join from the EuroLeague as he previously played for Partizan. Josh Hawkinson, the naturalized player, number 8 for Team Japan at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, along with his national teammate, Leo Vendrame. Other key additions for Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya, the likes of Anthony Clemens, the naturalized Kazakhstan player who has featured in FIBA Basketball World Cup and Asia Cup qualifiers for the Kazakh national team. Prior to coming to Japan, did feature in Turkey for Bursaspor, a team that plays in the FIBA Basketball Champions League. But they've also made the addition of Japanese national team player. I mean, there's Josh Hawkinson, but another player they have additioned to this team is the likes of Daiki Tanaka. But Hawkinson is going to be the key player to look out for. As we mentioned, did represent Japan this summer, qualifying for the Tokyo 2024 Olympics. And he had some good games playing at the Okinawa Arena. Big victories, of course. Well, as we mentioned, there are the players coming from Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya, making the journey over to Shibuya from previous teams. And this is going to be a very highly contested team this season in the 2023-24 regular season of the Japanese B-League. Well, good morning to all of our fans currently watching live on YouTube. I can see already that we have some Bobby Ray Parks Jr.'s fans currently in the live YouTube chat, as well as Angeli Rubia watching from the Philippines. Please give us a shout out. Good morning to Never Ever, and to all of our friends. Homer, welcome, my friend. Let us know where you're watching, which team you're supporting. This is B-League Basketball. We want to give you a shout out. Well, we are going to get set to introduce the players from both these two teams. And good morning to Christella Siong. Christella, of course, one of the MVP fans who's tuning into every B-League game week in, week out here. Well, there is the Serbian coach along with Daiki Tanaka, the Japanese international, the sharpshooter who used to play for Tokyo Alvok, was injured last season in the run-up to the playoffs. Well, Daiki Tanaka is definitely one of those players who knows how to change a game. His shooting from the perimeter makes him very tough to defend. But there is Anthony Clements, the man who did feature for Kazakhstan, Josh Hawkinson, the naturalized player for Japan. Well, Skilled Dog, thank you so much for your kind words. And here comes Leo Vendrame, but Daiki Tanaka. I mean, this kind of tells you right here that Hitachi, SUNROCKERS, Shibuya, they mean business. They've had Ryan Kelly for the last 3 seasons, the former Duke University Blue Devil. But they have set the expectations. Aki Chambers will be a role player, the American-Japanese player. But they're on the road. They're going to have to start this one with a road game here against a very inspired Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with the entertainment and introduce you the top starting 5 here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. No doubt, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. is going to be a key player for this team, and many fans coming out to watch him. So enjoy this starting lineup here from Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, there is your lineup for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. As we mentioned, this is a team that's made some big additions this season. It's going to be now another season for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Remember, he joined from TNT Tropangiga in the Philippine Basketball Association. Also, the likes of Scott Etherton. This will now be his 3rd season after joining from Baxi Manresa in the Spanish ACB. And Tim Suarez, the American-Brazilian, joined from Puerto Rico just last year. So his first time playing this team. Takumi Sato joining with Kiefer Avena's team, Shiga Lake Stars. But also the likes of Robert Franks, number 0, coming from Israel last year, playing for Hapoel Gilboa Galil, playing in the Israeli Winter League. And also the addition of Joshua Smith, the center, who joined from Toyama Grouses, which is going to be the team that AJ Edu, Gilas Pilipinas player, will feature for this season. Well, good morning. Magandang araw, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, and magandang gabi to all of our fans joining in. Well, Guy That Loves Potatoes said, Josh Ben, what are your opinions on Jordan versus Gilas match yesterday? Well, I've got 3 words. Laban Pilipinas, puso. Well, now it's going to be a question. Can Bobby Ray Parks Jr. exemplify the puso on the floor here? It's been a great summer for Gilas Pilipinas basketball, hosting a phenomenal FIBA Basketball World Cup, as did Japan in Okinawa. Under-16 team qualifying for the Under-17 FIBA World Cup next summer. And now Gilas winning the Asian Games. And now it's time for Gilas Pilipinas players to represent their B.LEAGUE basketball teams, the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, there is going to be your head-to-head, of course, between these two teams. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, Yutaro Suda, joining from Alvak, Tokyo in 2021. 31 years of age, stands just at 6'3", but a phenomenal guard to say the least. Well, fans currently watching on YouTube and also watching on Facebook, we would like to give you a big shout out. So if you are watching us live on YouTube, please let us know where you're watching from, which team you're supporting. And the same, if you are watching us live on the B.LEAGUE Facebook page, please let us know the same. Your name, where you're watching from, and which team you are supporting. This is B.LEAGUE Basketball. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins getting set to introduce their starting 5 against Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, again, fans, if we could kindly ask, if you are watching us on YouTube, please hit that like button and also subscribe to the B-League on YouTube. And if you are watching on Facebook, please hit the like and follow B-League Japan Professional Basketball League. Well, there are starting lineups for this big game, of course. Well, Raymond G. Liwag watching from Taipei. Welcome, my friend, of course, and welcome to Joat Polido, my friend. Welcome. Well, there is your starting five for this Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, and this is going to be a tough test for them because, as we mentioned, there's already been some big reinforcements this season for the Hitachi SUNROCKERS. And there is your head coach. Well, the man himself, Sean Dennis, starting his coaching career in Newcastle, in Australia, and in New Zealand for that matter. Became a head coach in 2004, but, didn't leave New Zealand until 2010 when he went to go and coach the Perth Wildcats in the NBL in Australia. Also former coach of the Townsville Crocodiles. Coached the Shiga Lake Stars. Also coached Utsunomiya Brex as an assistant back in 2016. So a very experienced basketball coach to say the least. Well, again, we'd like to give everybody a shout out. We'll be keeping track of people watching live on Facebook and watching live on YouTube as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Sid Goss watching from Vancouver, BC. No doubt, of course, having an early Tim Hortons. And welcome on Facebook to Leila Pendre Edang watching from Manila, Pilipinas, as well as to Joat. Well, Yudara Suda, the one player that you want to look out for in this game. As we mentioned, getting an early shout out from the crowd. Well, shout out to Chris Golpo watching from Laguna, Pilipinas, and to Michael Henry Lambao. Kamusta and welcome. And to all of our fans worldwide, if you are watching internationally, let us know in the world where you are watching and which team you are supporting. B-League Basketball is about to get underway here. SUNROCKERS Shibuya, there is your starting five. Well, Anthony Clements is going to be the big game changer for this team. A lot of expectations coming in on this man. But also, as we mentioned, the key addition of Robert Franks coming from Israel to play in the backcourt for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. A lot of expectations on him as well to really deliver for this team. Well, Hawkinson is going to jump this one. We're up and we're underway. Welcome, everybody. Tim Suarez, the Brazilian international, will be matching up here against Josh Hawkinson. Trying to set the tempo early. Suarez, pump fake going up in the Brazilian, unable to finish that one. Ryan Kelly securing the rebound here for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Shibuya trying to get things going early on. They go for a quick three in the corner. Three is up. Three is good. Well, that is Leo Vendrame, featured for the Akatsuki's 5 at the Tokyo Olympics. Has been a key player for the Japanese national team time and time again. Nagoya trying to go for a three-pointer. Unable to knock that one down. Trying to go for more penetrations. In the lane, goes up, and a good rejection. A bit of an interesting start here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, struggling to break down the defensive pressure. Well, that's just good defense, but Robert Franks there unable to get something going. Well, a lot of people have been calling me Coach Tim Cone. I gotta tell you, I do like the comparisons. Tim Cone, the coach of Gilas Pilipinas, getting them to the big victory in the Asian Games when they defeated Jordan yesterday. So congratulations to all the Gilas Pilipinas fans. And a 24-second violation is going to be called here against the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Great defense by Josh Hawkinson. Well, guy that loves potatoes, Hawkinson was the naturalized player that did feature for Japan this summer at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Welcome on Facebook to Henry Capistrano, watching from Cebu, Philippines. So, salamat, Paul, for joining us. Hawkinson goes for a three-pointer. Unable to knock this one down. The rebound secured by Robert Franks. Franks looking for a post-up here. Great defense by Hawkinson. Dolphins still scoreless here early on. Tries to go pick and roll. They almost turned it over. Going for the mid-range and getting the first 2 points of the game for the Dolphins. Well, that is Brazilian international Tim Suarez. SUNROCKERS Shibuya, as we mentioned, a lot of expectations, but Clements goes in the corner. And that three-pointer is way off the mark. Well, Clements, one of the key players who had a great career in Europe. And a traveling violation is going to be called a costly turnover. Well, welcome to Atik watching from Canada on the Facebook live stream, and to Maria Keith Baquero, watch from Cagayan, the Oro City. Well, change coming in for Shibuya SUNROCKERS. So Genki Kojima, Genki desu ka? Subbing into the game for the team from Tokyo is Ryan Kelly. Trying to help his team break down the pressures. Hawkinson inside the paint. And this guy's a reason he was selected as the naturalized player for Japan at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Well, the home side just need a bit of fluidity in their offense to go for another three-pointer. Suarez fighting for rebounds, unable to get it. SUNROCKERS now going in with the Euro Nihongo step and unable to convert it. Well, foul is going to be called here. So Sid Gaz has just asked me the question, who do I prefer? Do I prefer Tim Cone or Chart Reyes? And I got to tell you right now, the thing I appreciate about Filipino and Gilas Pilipinas basketball from the coaching staff, whether it's Chart Reyes, the great Chart Reyes, Yang Giao, Tim Cone, or even Josh Reyes, they are a team themselves. They all know each other, they work together, and we have to pay homage and respect to the great Chart Reyes. Man who did get Philippines qualified in 2014, getting to the final, defeating Korea in the Mo Arena in 2013's FIBA Asia Cup. And Chart Reyes, a hell of a coach, stepping down from the Gilas Pilipinas job at the moment, but great job for Tim Cone winning the Asian Games. Well, SUNROCKERS, again, a tough layup going to the basket. And that's a much better play. And this is good from the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, but let's go back to Daiki Tanaka, the former Alvar Tokyo player. But that's a clever play in transition. Nagahigashi going in the lane and getting the drop on, and a much needed 2 points there for, that's actually Tim Suarez, excuse me. Second field goal of the game. Well, Duran Ginto, that's a tough question because you asked Brownlee or Clarkson. Going into the FIBA Basketball World Cup, I was going to go with Brownlee because I felt that Gilas needed a power forward, but nobody can deny the talent of Jordan Clarkson. And another deep three-pointer, Ichi ni san kudasai. And who else? Daiki Tanaka. Six-point lead here to SUNROCKERS. Nagoya trying to break this defense down. Uniform bull screen going down the middle. Goes over the little floater and he counts it. Well, Hayapanis Uwiya na. That was what you would say on the streets of Manila. That's a tough play going. Tatsuya Ito. Japanese, they would say that is Muzukashi. Very difficult. But what a play that was. Well, shout out to Daddy Ukai coming from Bahoko Bilat City. As well as Helan watching from New Zealand. And Owen Darwin. Oh, nice question on Facebook from Owen Darwin has asked, Hollis Jefferson or Brownlee? Well, checking into the game is the Big Daddy, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Well, the former TNT Throwback Giga player who played in the PBA for Charez. Also Gilas Filipinos player. Goes for a deep three. It's up, no good, but the offensive ball by Suarez. And as they would say in Portuguese in Brazil, obrigado. Thank you very much. Well, shout out to Never Ever, Skill Dog, Marvelous Angelo Saya. Sunrockers Shibuya unable to get the three-pointer. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. with a rebound. Oh, Tatsuya Ito, are you kidding me? Oh, baby! Somebody just explained to me what we just saw there from Tatsuya Ito. I need to see the replay of that one. This guy's looking like Jason Williams in transition. Tying the game up at 10 apiece. Sunrockers Shibuya just losing control of that one. Seven seconds here on the shot clock. Oh, Sunrockers Shibuya. I think he might have stepped back court there. Well, he didn't call it. Kelly looking for that step back three-pointer. And a 24-second violation. Great defense by the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, this time as Joshua Smith probably has a bit of the mismatch. But Kelly's got to try and isolate that one. Well, we currently have just under 900 people watching live on Facebook. Tatsuya Ito at the moment, building in confidence, play-by-play. He will go the charity stripe. Well, this is a bit of a worrying sign here for Genki Kojima. Looks like he's just taking a slight little shot there, but hopefully he's going to be okay. A slight bit of contact, of course. But Tatsuya Ito will go the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Tatsuya Ito stands at 173 centimeters. That's roughly 5'8". And that's proven to be a very exciting player in the backcourt here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, he started his pro career in the B.LEAGUE in 2017 with Kyoto Hanarias. Also played for Osaka Ovesa, leaving them in 2021, so it's now his 3rd season here with Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, I know what the Filipino basketball fans currently watching here want to see. They want to see Bobby Ray Parks Jr. catch fire. One-point lead. Well, shout out to Nancy Hawkinson watching from Seattle, Washington. The parents, sister, the family of Josh Hawkinson watching. Welcome, everybody. Smith in the lane. The big man goes up, but he can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Well, that's too big, too strong, and just too good by Joshua Smith. Well, Denron Guinto, shout out to him, just asked a great question. Who is the best Filipino import in the Japanese B.LEAGUE? That's a tough one. I mean, many people would say Kai Soto, but you could say Dwight Ramos as well. Shibuya unable to hit the three-pointer. Ray with another rebound. trying to go down low. Suarez doesn't take many three-pointers, but doesn't get this one. Another offensive board. Bobby Ray Parks takes a three. Three is up. Ray Mabuhay Laban Pilipinas Puso. Well, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., you gotta love the swag. The former TNT Tropa Giga superstar. Nailing the big-time three. Well, timeout now to SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Skill talk. Thank you very much. I'm not an import player. You can call me the import commentator, but I appreciate that one. Salamat, I like that one. That's made me laugh. Well, timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over. Ray Parks just hitting the three-pointer to give them a bit of a cushion here at the moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching us live on YouTube, please hit that like button and also subscribe to B.LEAGUE on YouTube. Every like you give just helps further progress B.LEAGUE basketball and allows us to watch more live games here. And also, if you're watching us live on the Facebook chat, we just have under 1,000 people watching. Please like and follow B.LEAGUE on Facebook. But also hit that like button on YouTube and we'll try to give you a shout out. Let us know where you're watching, which team you're supporting, and your name so we can give you a shout out. Thank you for joining us. Christella Siong. Was that a Salamat Belengel moment? Maybe not, but Lala just said Ray Parks, the best import. And also welcome to Ryan Balera Esteban saying, can you say Magandang Gabi Salamat? Well, we got to wait for a big play, brother. Welcome to Javis Darrell, Anastasio, and Willie Cabalan watching from the Philippines on Facebook, as well as John Michael Molina. Welcome to all our Kababayan brothers and sisters. Inevitable. That's the fictitious question. I like that one. Let's go with Shohoku. I do like those series. Those are good. Well, Christy Ochoa watching from Seattle. Josh Holginson's wife, congratulations to your husband performing excellently at the FIBA Basketball World Cup for Japan as their naturalized player. But at the moment, SUNROCKERS Shibuya currently trailing by 6 points. Hawkinson goes in, little floater, doesn't get the and one, but that's what he's so good at. Hawkinson family, how did you raise this man? Knows how to shoot from the perimeter, knows how to post up, but the one thing I love about Josh Hawkinson is how quickly he is able to identify a mismatch. Well, on Facebook, welcome to Jessethbel Fokatan watching from Zamboanga City, Mindanao in the Philippines. And welcome to M.A. Bonds and to Michael Kabil. Welcome to Jeed watching from Mandaluyong City. Welcome everybody. Well, Hawkinson just missing the first free throw. Well, originally from Washington. Went to Washington State University, leaving in 2017. Now, actually played here in Nagoya. And they were known as Toyotsu Fighting Eagles. Also spent the last 3 seasons, playing for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Smith, another offensive board. The big man! Well, looking like a baby Shaquille O'Neal at the moment. But he is becoming unguardable on those offensive rebounds. 7-point lead. Taki Chambers unable to hit the three-pointer. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Great job by Bobby Ray Parks Jr. We'll get the ball to Ray. He wants to get going. Coming off the ball screen now. Throwing down to Smith. Smith getting caught in the double team. And again, Baby Shaq. Again, this guy, the man of steel, Superman. Smith is unguardable at the moment. Well, you might need to do a triple, quadruple, maybe the whole entire 500 to get the bench involved because Joshua Smith, when he gets in the post, he becomes simply unguardable. Well, welcome to Joneed, watching from Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Well, thank you to the comment by Mark Gil Mateo on Facebook. I would love to commentate PBA basketball, and it's an honor to commentate B-League basketball. B-League is one of my favorite leagues, but look at this. Two players can't stop an immovable object. That is Baby Shack attack from Josh Smith. Well, Tim Suarez coming into the game. Well, Michelle Gravador cheering for Bobby Ray Parks watching in Dubai. And also, as already mentioned, our other fans watching in Abu Dhabi. Another three-pointer miss here. Chance for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins to make this potentially. Again, they miss this one. A bit of a waste opportunity there. Clemens back in the backcourt here for SUNROCKERS. Shibuya need points. They've been quiet for the last 2 minutes. Chambers throwing this down, getting a reversal. Clemens pump fakes. Pulls up from the free throw line, got it off, and another rebound secured here by Nagoya. Tries to attack the basket, switch hands, and now it's an 11-point ball game, and that's a potential 2-for-1. Well, that's Robert Franks just going straight to the bucket, causing all sorts of problems. Clemens here on the ball, heavily defended by Robert Franks. Clemens all the way, goes up, avoids the block, but can't get it. Well, they get the final shot here in the first quarter, but a foul has been committed. That's the final team foul for SUNROCKERS Shibuya to give here. Any more fouls, and Nagoya Diamond Dolphins will be going to the free throw line. Final moments here. Suarez getting a handoff. Again, went for a poor shot. You know, it's interesting because I've never known Tim Suarez to be a three-point shooter. And that's such a terrible shot to take because now he's going to give the ball back. Who basically is now going to give them a chance to get a final shot. That's a pump fake. Three in the corner. Arigato gozaimasu. Big time three-pointer, and that's why Tim Suarez's three-point shot was such a bad take. Because now it allowed Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya to cut it down to an 8-point ball game and take a bit of confidence going into the second quarter. Well, basketball fans, let us know where you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching live on that platform on the B-League, or are you watching live on YouTube? Well, shout out to Never Ever, Guy That Loves Potatoes, and Christy Ochoa. Now, I am your commentator, Josh Bett. I am a commentator at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Araneta. I want to say a big thank you to all the fans in the Philippines for making it such a fantastic experience. It was my first time in Gilas, Pilipinas, so thank you to all of you. And also, I had the major fortune for visiting the Okinawa Arena in February for the East Asian Super League. And I got to tell you, if you are in Japan, make sure you go to Okinawa. Beautiful place. Of course, the home of the defending champions of the B-League, Ruku Golden Kings. But that could be different this year. Well, welcome to Jeremy Price watching in Sweden. Now, I know we have fans from the Philippines watching in Pilipinas, in the UAE. Do we have any? Oh, we also have Godfrey watching from Qatar. Do we have any other international fans? Let us know what country you're in, where you're from, and I'll try to speak to you in your native language. Well, Abby Vlog just made a great comment there. Philippines, kings of Asian basketball. But look at the step-back three-pointer by Kazuma Tsuya. Well, that is sayonara right at the end of the first quarter. Well, again, the comment about Gilas Pilipinas champions, yesterday, Gilas, for the first time since the 1960s, winning the Asian Games. Winning since the 60s. That's very impressive, of course. Well, never ever. Thank you so much for your kind support. Well, some shout-outs on Facebook to Atsiatal, watching, of course, and Red Alvin, watching from Singapore. Well, shout-out to all our other fans as well. Angel, watching from the Philippines. Returning to the second quarter, SUNROCKERS Shibuya can't make this a 6-0 run. Clements! And again, that's why Tim Suarez is going to think that three-pointer really could have turned the tide in this game. Well, welcome to Mike Chalpernia, watching from Taipei. Also, welcome to Make Me Smile, coming from Cagayan. And welcome to Gigi, watching from Chicago, the Windy City. But at the moment, it is a 5-point lead. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins trying to hold on to this one. Ray's made 1-3, goes for another one. Gets his own rebound. Great job by Bobby Ray Pox Jr. Bit of contact. Counted! Ray one more time. Mabuhay! Salamat Ray. You gotta like a player that takes a three-pointer, gets his own board. Well, Filipino fans, Anong Oras Nangayong. Look at your watch. It's Ray time. Bobby Ray Pox Jr. One thing this guy doesn't get enough credit for is his tenacity. Well, Ray unable to convert the three-point play. Clemens spinning around now, going in and around, tries to dish it off. Able to secure this one, but 6 seconds here on the shot clock. Shibuya's got to get something going. Again, at the moment, they're living and dying from the perimeter. So welcome to Luigi Perez, watching from Scotland. Welcome, my friend. Trying to go down low again. Looks for Suarez. Suarez goes up, gets the and one, and obrigado, as they would say in Portuguese in the beautiful towns of Brazil. As Tim Suarez decided no more three-pointers. Cuts down the lane again, using the physicality to make a three-point play. Well, Christella Seong has asked a great question. Who do you think is the strongest team in the B-League this season? That's a very close one, because you got to think with Vic Law going to Ryukyu Golden Kings. Remember, Vic Law was a part of the best team in the regular season, Chiba Jets. But then Chiba lost to Ryukyu. Ryukyu's brought back all their best players, but also brought in Alex Kirk from Alvac Tokyo, and also Vic Law from Chiba Jets. So my money right now is on Ryukyu Golden Kings. But I'm hopeful that it will be another competitive season when it gets to B-League playoff time. I hope that answers your question, Christelle Sion. You are one of the best fans. Even games I'm not commentating, I'm always seeing you watch B-League basketball. Shout out to Christelle Sion. 10-point lead again. Shibuya trying to cut this down with another tray ball. Three is up in the corner, and it's good. Well, Daiki Tanaka-san, Japanese international who does feature regularly for the Akatsuki 5. Well, shout out on Facebook to Noel Flores, watching from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As well as Grayson Grimaldo, watching from Antipolo. Well, again, nice play here. Utora Suda. Guy that loves potatoes. Like, yeah, I gotta agree with you. The Morocco man, Alan Durham, looking to take another championship. Well, thank you to Mike Cruz, and at the moment, Hawkeye Hawkinson getting his team back in this one, cutting it down now. Well, Josh Hawkinson needs to have between 20 and 30, and also needs to go for a double-double in this game if he can. That's how great a player he is, and just how much of a difference he makes. Well, shout out to Nevram watching from Kuwait. Gilas Pilipinas winning experience under Tim Cone. Well, again, great job for Tim Cone, but it's also respect. The great work that Chot Reyes did for so many years. Chot Reyes is going to go down as one of the greatest coaches in the history of Philippines basketball. But also another great job by Tim Cone winning the Asian Games. Well, welcome to Mike Ekstad watching from Minneapolis, supporting Mitsubishi because the Diamond Dolphins. I tell you what, that's definitely a smart way to go in your professional life. I would probably do the same, my friend. Welcome, Mike, watching from Minneapolis. No doubt a big Timberwolves fan, but we have a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over. 7:24 to go here in the second quarter. And again, if you are watching us live on YouTube, please hit that like button. Subscribe to B.LEAGUE. Every like you give to B.LEAGUE helps us, enables us to watch more live games here on YouTube. So please hit that like button. If you're watching live on Facebook, we have 812 viewers. Please like this link and also follow B.LEAGUE on Facebook. You fans have been brilliant. But also, let us know your name, where you're watching, and which team you are supporting. If you're from the Philippines, let us know where you're watching. If you're not from the Philippines, let us know where you're from, where you're watching. I'll try to speak to you in your native language. 7-point lead to the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. I got to give a big thank you to Mau. Thank you so much for your kind words watching live on YouTube. Well, welcome to Win-Win watching on Facebook in the Philippines, as well as to Angel watching from Bulacan in the Philippines. Well, Nagoya's going to get this one back. Leading by slender 7 points, and in the lane one more time, Robert Franks. Again, he is becoming simply cash money from inside the paint. Well, Facebook, welcome to JR Caraga, watching from the Philippines, as well as Edward Ballesteros, watching from Canada. Where in Canada are you watching, my friend? My mother and father do live just near Niagara Falls, Canada, a beautiful place. As well as welcome to Aloy Nitz, watching from Antipolo City. 9-point lead here to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. This is good ball movement. They get a three in the corner. Tanaka unable, but Josh Hawkinson, the Hawkeye, getting the offensive board. Well, welcome to Brandon, watching from the USA. As well as Princess Orencio, watching from the Philippines. And Nagoya is going to turn this one over. Tanaka comes up with it. Well, Ryan Kelly, the former Duke Blue Devil, time, space, and nails the three-pointer. Well, remember, he won an NCAA championship under Mike Krzyzewski at Duke University with Nolan Smith and Kyrie Irving. Well, we got an ankle breaker. Daiki Tanaka hitting the ground. And again, Ayasu Minasai Daiki Tanaka. Just been taught a lesson there. Well, we got fans watching from New Zealand, Chicago. Welcome, Tony's as well. And another deep shot, and again, SUNROCKERS Shibuya can't get down to a 4-point deficit. This game's starting to build a bit more flavor, but again, it's the defense. When we say that, it's just been the turnovers. Hawkinson keeps alive, and that's the reason he was the #1 American in the B-League to be naturalized for the Japanese national team. Now it's a one-possession game. 5:30 to go here. Well, big man, Baby Shaq. Oh, Joshua Baby Shaq Smith. 8 points so far in the paint. He wants the +1. Well, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins staying in this 2-3 zone. Trying to put Ryan Kelly at the high post and Josh Jorgensen at the low block. But you can just see how easily SUNROCKERS Shibuya break it down. When they think about the three-pointer, they go for it, and that's way off the mark. And at the moment, I think Nagoya Diamond Dolphins need Bobby Ray Parks back into the game, just to give them that bit of balance in their offense. But we're going to have a timeout. I think Ray Parks, Ray is coming back. Well, why we have this timeout, well, on Facebook, we have a viewer called Bernard Kampai Tandayag. Thank you for your kind words, my friend. Again, that was a phenomenal game back in 2021. Gilas Pilipinas in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. But this is Ryan Kelly, former Duke University. Look how effectively he just gets the ball at the high post, breaking the zone defense down, and just punishes the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, good hands coming from Josh Jorgensen. Well, welcome to Racing Gamboa, watching from the Philippines in Santos, as well as Amalia Mahel Pascua, watching from Iraq, and Adrian Yarovila, watching from the Philippines as well. These are all viewers on Facebook. Well, welcome to Kersley Zacarias, watching from Manila. Now, I've got a bit of a trivia here for everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook. First of all, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button and subscribe to B.LEAGUE on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, the same, please like. But I've got a question for all the viewers. Let me know the answer in the live YouTube chat and Facebook chat. The SUNROCKERS Shibuya coach from Serbia, who was he coaching last season in the Japanese B-League? Let me know in the live YouTube and Facebook chat. Well, welcome to Batang, watching from the UK. I'm also from the UK. Where in the UK are you, my friend? I'm currently in London, baby. Well, Luigi Perez, there'll be some games tomorrow in the Japanese B-League that will have different broadcasters. So I do apologize if I'm giving you all headaches, but there'll be better commentators. The great Jeff Taylor will be in town pretty soon here, covering B-League basketball. Remember my question, SUNROCKERS Shibuya's coach. He's from Serbia, but who was he coaching last year? Kelly pump fakes, makes a contact. And he'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. The foul is on Baby Shaq. Well, welcome to Precious Andrew Francisco, watching from Canada as well. Welcome, my friend. And to Rick Urban, watching from the Philippines. Viewers on Facebook, Larry, also watching from Cebu. Well, we have an Oxfordshire fan in the house here tonight. Now, do you play, Batang Gapo, do you play in the Campi Basketball League in London? If so, which team do you play for? That is the Filipino Basketball League in London, known as Campi. Well, Ryan Kelly currently at the free throw line here. He played at Duke University, leaving in 2013. Has been with SUNROCKERS Shibuya since 2018. As we mentioned, won the NCAA championship in 2011, averaging 6.6 points per game with Mike Krzyzewski's team. Trying to get things going now. Still a 2-point lead. Baby Shaq goes up. This time draws a foul, but unable to get the 3-point play. Well, guy that loves potato has got the question right. I asked you the question, who was the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins coach coaching before SUNROCKERS Shibuya? And you got it, Alvak Tokyo. Hence why he's bought Daiki Tanaka. So great job from Guy That Loves Potatoes, and also the Google account. Again, we can't give you a shout out unless we know your real name, of course. We won't. Guy That Loves Potatoes. we like that name, though, of course. That's a good one. Well, Smith currently at the free throw line here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, the big man also from the same state as Josh Hawkinson, Washington. Played his university basketball at Georgetown. Also played in the Philippines, funny enough. Well, Joshua Smith in 2017 played in the Commissioner's Cup, 15 games, averaging 19 points per game for TNT Tropangiga. I gotta give Chot Reyes a text right now. Hey, Chot, what do you know about Josh Smith? Was he Baby Shaq back in the PBA? Charlie B. Smith, Baby Shaq. SUNROCKERS go for another treble, can't get it. Hey, guy that loves potatoes, I love them too, man. Gotta love French fries, baby. Well, shout out on Facebook to Ismail D. Sniper watching from Kuwait, as well as Lord Nieva watching from Dagupan City in Pilipinas. Well, Kelly trying to force the issue. The former NCAA champion can't get it. There's a penetration, goes all the way. Again, can't finish. Baby Shaq unable to get the offensive board. 3:22 to go. Well, Real Bila just said, remember Josh Smith playing in the PBA, as I mentioned, was in the Commissioner's Cup, 15 games, but did average 19 points per game. As Ray inbounding this here for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. You can see Aki Chambers doesn't want to give Bobby Ray Parks any time and space. Kelly goes for the footwork, goes for the rebound. Well, Kelly getting away with a push-off in the mid-range is automatic. I think Ryan Kelly probably should have got called for an offensive foul. He cuts it down to a 2-point ball game. Well, welcome to Warren Cadilla watching from the Philippines. Bobby Ray Parks. Penetration goes up. It gets rejected. Hawkinson just sent that one to the baseline into the VIP section. Great defense by Josh Hawkinson. I mean, it's a great move by Bobby Ray Parks Jr., but Hawkinson just said, no in mi casa. Get out of here. But Bobby Ray Parks has got to keep his confidence. Sometimes when you get blocked, you just don't want to drive anymore, but he's a great player. Baby Shaq draws another one. That's not Baby Shaq, excuse me. That's Robert Franks. Well, the foul is going to be called against Yuya Nagayoshi. Well, welcome to Ashley watching from Saudi Arabia saying, go Daddy Ray. Welcome to Eileen Paraiso watching from Pangasinan, Philippines. And Dodoy watching from the Philippines as well. Welcome to Bo Villegas watching from Las Mirañas, Cavite. Welcome to all of our Filipino fans. They are on Facebook at the moment. Well, Ian Tang, good point there about Ryan Kelly. But Skill Dog just said, no mabuhay to Ray Parks. Well, both free throws have been made. 4-point lead to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, on YouTube, shout out to Kimlim Legada. And Princess Orencio says, Laban. Trying to go for the penetration at the... Clemens just turning it over. But this is just careless here in the backcourt. I mean, that's really got to frustrate you coming from Tatsuya Ito. No need to be that flashy and that fancy in the backcourt. And that's where as a team, look, you got to come together. But, you know, at that point, the responsibility is down to Tatsuya Ito. He needs to take control. Well, he's a solid player in the backcourt. But when you are the point guard, again, the responsibility is on you to be the floor general. At all times, not only do you have to be a facilitator, but you need to keep the composure of your team's offense. And making turnovers like that, that's when your teammates' confidence will drop. It's over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Let's go and pick and roll here with Hawkinson. Theo Vendrame back in the game. This is better ball movement from SUNROCKERS Shibuya, but the three-pointer. That's a good offense. I got no arguments with that play whatsoever. The Diamond Dolphins going for quick run and gun three-pointers. Suarez draws a foul, so they are in the penalty. So he'll be going to the free throw line here for 2 shots and a chance to make this a potential 6-point lead for the Dolphins. Well, Hawkinson just got too far into the basket when trying to box out the Brazilian. Well, timeout now as these two teams are going to talk it over. Well, I'm going to ask a question to all the fans watching live on YouTube. We currently have just under 1,000 viewers, as well as just under 900 on Facebook. Who do you think will win this game? Will it be SUNROCKERS Shibuya? Or will it be the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins? Bobby Ray Parks at the moment, 5 points for the Dolphins. Well, it's all about Filipino basketball fans. Kai Soto will be featuring today for Hiroshima Dragonflies, while also Dwight Ramos, St. Dwight, will be leading Hokkaido today as well. But a great performance yesterday from Carl Tamayo. 15 points. Carl Tamayo was 4 for 4 from the perimeter. Didn't miss a three-pointer. And Maruku Golden Kings' big victory against newly promoted Saga Ballooners. Remember, the B.LEAGUE has a promotion and relegation system like a pyramid, like they do in some international leagues in Europe. So if you finish in the bottom, you do get relegated. That was the case for Kobe Paris's Niigata Albirex and Kiefer Ravenna's Shiga Lake Stars. They did get relegated last season. Saga Ballooners were promoted.
One more shot.
Well, the free throws have been knocked down. Now it's back to a 6-point ball game here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, welcome to Rachel watching on YouTube from Doha, Qatar. As well as welcome to Jelena, Gigi Milton, and Batangapo watching in. Well, I like the use of British terminology, my bloke. I've never heard that one before, but I like that. You and I have to meet up one day for Jollibee in London, my friend. I'm buying. I'm taking you to Jollibee. I'm kicking this one out. Getting a ball reversal. Another deep three. It's up. No good. But you like to see Bobby Ray Parks be unselfish, but you also want to see him maybe be a little bit creative there. The kick out was in the weak side in the corner. Hawkinson makes the contact, gets the and one, and Hawkeye! Well, the Avenger in the B-League. That's the thing about Josh Hawkinson. So mobile, so agile, so hostile sometimes. Just a great touch. I mean, look at this. High post, gets it, makes the contact. And that's just how talented this man is. Well, we're almost at halftime now. 59 seconds left here in the game. Well, I gotta tell you, Filipino basketball fans, ngayong gusto kong umiinom ng kape, gusto kong kumain ng Jollibee, mahal ko ang Pilipinas. Nag-aaral ng Tagalog. Well, I'm trying my best, of course, but, Josh Hawkinson, a chance to cut this down to a potential 2-point ball game. Well, trying to get things going here, leading by 3 points. Potential 2-for-1 for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Suarez draws the contact. Because they're in the penalty, they will be going to the free throw line yet again. Well, on Facebook, shout out to Nayal watching from Manila. Also, a big shout out to Joe Berth, also watching from Manila. And Tabai watching from Doha, Qatar. As well as Diana watching from Singapore. Well, welcome everybody. More free throws coming up for Tim Suarez, the Brazilian international.
Nice shot. One more shot.
Five-point lead. That's a potential 2-for-1 here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, but they got to get a stop here on defense. Well, welcome to Oliver, currently watching from Cebu. Well, Luigi, yeah, I mean, not too early. It was up at 7 a.m. at the moment. SUNROCKERS Shibuya, they need a big play here. Tanaka going in, avoiding the block, but great job by Bobby Ray Parks. Not allowing them to get an offensive board. Final shot here of the first half will go to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, if I'm Nagoya, I want to go pick a pop here with Bobby Ray, but they're going to go ball screen with Tim Suarez. Not a floater, poor shot. Well, what a dime. Doesn't get it off in time. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it's Bobby Ray Parks' Nagoya Diamond Dolphins leading by 5 points against Josh Jorgensen's Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, we're going to take a break for 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, I'm going to go get a coffee. I'll probably have my Jollibee later on. Paano ang panahon sa Pilipinas? Maaraw ngayon sa London. Sa tingin ko, ito ay hindi totoo. Sa tingin ko, ako ay nananaginip, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm dreaming. There's no way it's sunny here in the UK. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. Well, welcome back, Basel fans. Here are some of the key highlights from the first half so far. It's the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins taking on Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, there's the free throws from Brazilian international Tim Suarez, and we're live here in Nagoya. Now, again, welcome, Basel fans. If you're watching us live on the B.LEAGUE's official platforms of YouTube and Facebook, please give us a like and a follow. Here are your stats from the first half. 6 3-pointers already coming from Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Only 1 for 9, 11% for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. That is the only 3-pointer came from Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Of course, the rebounds just says it all there. 28 rebounds for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Only 11 for the visitors. 12 offensive boards coming from the home team. But a lot of that has come down to Baby Shaq, Joshua Smith, the former TNT Tropan Giga player. Well, there are your top scorers. Tim Suarez already 15 points so far here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. 12 points for Josh Hawkinson, the naturalized player for Japan this summer at the FIBA Basel World Cup. Japan having a phenomenal summer qualifying for the Paris 2024 Olympics. Well, big man Smith already near a double-double here at the moment for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And also 6 points for Japanese international point guard Leo Vendrame. Did feature for Japan at the Tokyo Olympics. Well, he is just a phenomenal player. Really adapted to life after leaving Washington State, that is. He did play at Washington State, not at Washington University, so make sure you get that one right. Well, Hawkinson is the ideal, and again, if you're planning to play professional basketball, here is a man who, of course, started his career in this country, becoming a citizen of Japan and featuring for their national team. Well, good fans, if you are watching us live, let us know where you're watching, where you're from, what your name is, so we can give you a shout out, and also let us know which team you're supporting. Number 11, Yutora Suda, the player to look out for here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. There he is, a key player in their backcourt. Yutora Suda, as we mentioned, one of the more exciting players you're going to see here in the Japanese B-League. Well, shout out to Richard, watching from the Philippines. Also to Eyes, Rendon, and Lucena Recato, saying thank you for the live stream. Well, Lucena Recato, walang anumang. And salamat to all the fans joining us. Well, Laban Pilipinas, Puso, let's get this party started. 6-point lead. Ray Parks back in the starting lineup here for the second half. Suarez go for the mid-range. This guy's simply on fire at the moment. Again, he is becoming unstoppable. Mid-range, post-up. We have seen him try to take a few three-pointers, but not quite the game we want to see from him at the moment. Seven-point lead to Nagoya. Hawkinson bullying his way to the basket. Again, a strong move by Josh Hawkinson. Well, shout out to Rodelio Manuel watching on YouTube in Saudi Arabia. Ray Edward, also shout out to you, my friend. Magandan Arao, kamusta po? Suarez again, this time can't get it. The Blue Devil, Ryan Kelly, getting the rebound. Daiki Tanaka, bit of time and space, hand his face, can't get it. Tatsuya Ito with a rebound, trying to push this one down the court. They try another three, it's up, no good. Clements coming up with a loose ball. Tanaka making one more pass, almost turns it over, but keeps this one alive. Welcome to Honey Rose, watching on Facebook, Roseanne as well, and Eden Grace, all supporting Bobby Ray Parks Jr. And on YouTube, we have Angeli Rubia. But another turnover here for SUNROCKERS. Not the start they wanted, but still trailing, only by 5 points here. Penetration goes in with a float and again rattles its way in and out. In the lane, finishes. Strong take there by Robert Franks. Again, the rebounds has been an issue for SUNROCKERS. Kelly kicks out. Hawkinson can't make these threes. Unable to convert it. Oh, what a dime corner. Takes a long two-shot is up. And good night, Magadangabi Yutada Suda. That's a bit of basketball punishment there. Well, this is becoming NFL B-League basketball at the moment. The cross-court pass. I mean, look at this. Here was the missed shot. Look at the dime coming from Ito. What a pass. But another one. Naga Hikashi in the corner finding Yutada Suda-san. It's back to a 10-point ball game. Hitachi SUNROCKERS, they need to call timeout because at the moment, they got a problem. Yutada Suda, he has been unconscious so far in this game. Well, Herman Rose says Nagoya for the win, and it could be that way if it stays like this. Well, they have been led by an inspired Yutada Suda at the moment. He has been the key player. Well, Suda only has 5 points so far. It's 16 minutes he's played, but as we said, Tim Suarez leading all scorers with 17 points. 10 points for the big man, Josh Smith. He is currently on the bench. Bobby Ray Parks Jr., he also has 5. But those are good options. We currently just have under 800 fans watching. Skill Dog, yeah, that was definitely Uwiana by Yutada Suda. Well, shout out to Julian Ahmad, S.J. Navarro, and his wife, Mary Rose. Thank you for joining us. But another turnover. Well, this is going from bad to worse here for Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya and the former NCAA champion. Kelly unable to keep that one under control. Well, SUNROCKERS Shibuya have made some key additions this season here in the B-League. Tatsuya Ito looking to go pick a pop. They go for another three. It's up, and again it's good. While Robert Franks at the moment making it rain for the perimeter. 13-point lead, the biggest lead of the game here. Well, Kyle McDonald's just asked a very good question. Who are some of my favorite Brazilian basketball players? Well, you got to go to Iago Santos. Matthews currently playing in the EuroLeague for Red Star Belgrade, Crvena Zvezda, but that's a nice pick-and-pop play there. Tatsuya Ito finding Robert Franks. Kelly looking for a post-up. Kicks this one out. Nagoya's defense making it tough there. Kelly putting up a circus shot. Can't get it. Franks with a rebound. Franks looking to go all the way. Can't get it. Goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Shout out to J Cells watching from the Cayman Islands. Supporting Bobby Ray Parks Jr., no doubt. Well, thank you to the kind comments on Facebook by Shanti the Goat. And Layla Luna saying, good shot, of course, talking about Robert Franks. Download Hawkinson at the moment. Josh Hawkinson single-handedly trying to keep the Itachi Sunrockers Shibuya in this game. Until making a penetration. Suarez goes for another three. But again, just not dropping for the perimeter for the big man. Well, Skill Dog, again, I gotta agree with you. I just love the culture of Japanese B-League basketball. I mean, Nick Fazekas once said in a podcast that when he joined the B-League with Kawasaki Brave Thunders back in 2012, that the arenas might have had between 500 to, a few hundred fans, but now you go to any B-League game, you're talking thousands at the moment. Again, it's just how great B-League basketball has progressed. Only go 2 seasons ago, it was only 2 conferences. But the expansion of more teams has now led us to have an East, a West, and a Central Conference here in B-League. Teams in B3 trying to get promoted to B2. B2 trying to get to B1. As Vendrame in the corner. Much needed 3 points by Leo Vendrame. The Japanese international point guard. Well, shout out on Facebook to Carlo Gapas, watching from Hsinchu in Taipei. Franks has got a hot hand right now. Got it by Ryan Kelly. Tough mid-range. Can't get this one. Hawkinson doing a good job keeping Suarez off the offensive boards. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 8-point lead to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, that's a good move and a good build-up, but Hawkinson unable to make the teardrop. Ito going all the way, tough layup, can't get it. Another offensive board. They turn it over. SUNROCKERS have numbers. Kelly going all the way, contact, doesn't get the one, but he'll go to the free throw line. Well, shout out to Rolly Sam, watching from Dubai. And Marilyn Panoy. And welcome to Joy and her friend Megan, watching from Tokyo, supporting Shibuya. And welcome to Medat, watching from Lebanon. Well, Christella's young. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think every culture definitely has beautiful people, no doubt, of course. And I think the one thing about it, if you ever go to Japan, Japan is a beautiful country. And the culture definitely is about hard work and really giving your best. And, I've got to say the same. When I was at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, every single person, every Kababayan that worked in Araneta or at the MOA, I got to tell you, they worked so hard. And I got to give a big thank you, a big salamat to everybody in the Philippines that made my 3-week stay just a phenomenal and a memorable moment. I mean, I had the time of my life in the Philippines. So a big thank you to everybody in the Philippines for really making it a great occasion. A huge congratulations to the SBB for hosting the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. And a big thank you to B-League, of course, for providing these games live for us here on YouTube. Well, Diamonds didn't get it off in time. Doesn't matter. Does not count. Well, shout out on Facebook to Aurelio, watching from the Philippines. And Alex, also watching from the Philippines. And also, shout out to the legend on Facebook. We have been joined by the great basketball player, Javi Gomez Deliano. A part of the famous Deliano family. And a big-time three-pointer coming from downtown, Leo Vendrame. Well, I think the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins need to bring back in the big man. Well, I think they've got him in right now. Ray for 3. Bobby Ray Parks gets foul. Ray's going to go to the free throw line and maybe just took a bit of an uncomfortable shot. I don't think he wants anybody to help him out. Bobby Ray Parks may have just taken a shot that I don't think he appreciated. Let's have a look at the replay. Ooh, that has got to be painful. That is Uwiana. That's the kind of shot that no player wants to take. Well, shout out to Justin watching from Syracuse in New York. 5 a.m. in the morning. That's dedication, Justin. Welcome, Mabuhay. Kaibigan, excuse me. So Ray will go to the free throw line here for 3 free throws. Remember, he missed his first one on the three-point play. The former PBA player played for TNT Tropangiga. No problem with this one. And if he makes all 3 free throws after taking that horrific shot, that was a uwia na by Aki Chambers. Makes the second one. Well, shout out to my good friend Feli Valdez, who worked at the Araneta Arena, one of the hardest workers at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Welcome, Feli Valdez. Feli Valdez is an MVP, a most valuable person, and a great friend. Had the privilege of working with her at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Welcome, one of the greatest people in the Philippines you'll ever meet. Welcome, Feli. Chambers going baseline. Again, the presence of Josh Smith. Vendrame's been on 5. A good closeout by Bobby Ray Parks. And a 24-second violation. Suffocated defense coming from Daddy Parks. Ray. And again, just nods the head to say, I am the glove. Somebody please let me know the translation. How do you say glove? I think it's guante in Filipino. Three minutes to go here in the third quarter. Baby Shaq looking for a handoff. Almost turning it over. Foul has been called. It's going to be the second team foul against SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, shout out to Renz Maldo and PJ Padel watching from the Philippines. And also to Leonora Ordas watching from Saudi Arabia. Salamat Feli Valdez. MVP Feli Valdez. One of my good friends who worked with me at Araneta. Finds Baby Shaq, goes up, doesn't get the and one. But you love the unselfish play from Bobby Ray Parks Jr. So free throws coming up for the man who played for TNT Tropangiga in 2016 in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. I'm sending a text to Char Reyes right now. What was it like coaching Baby Shaq? But unlike the real Shaq, Baby Shaq makes his free throws. Well, shout out to Alexa Castillo watching from Tel Aviv in Israel. Now, Alexa Castillo, do you speak Hebrew? At medabert ivrit tova. Let's see if you understand what I just said. So, guantes is the translation for glove in Filipino. Dolphins leading by 8 points. Going to Suarez. Double team comes. Finds Baby Shaq. Too big, too strong, and simply just too good. The former TNT Tropangiga dominating right now, making it a 10-point ball game. Well, shout out to Roel Gayo Monilla watching from Doha, Qatar. Mabuhay. Well, not a turnover. Suarez comes up with it. Keeps this one alive. Finds Bobby Ray Parks. Ray crosses over. Ray, Euro step. No foul call. That's a beautiful movement. I think there was a bit of contact. Tanaka goes up and finishes the layup in transition, cutting it down to single digits. One offensive foul is going to be called here against Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Well, one thing the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins don't want to do is get too complacent in this game. That's a silly foul to give away there by Tim Suarez, an illegal screen. set on Daiki Tanaka. So Anthony Clemens, the naturalized player for Kazakhstan, checking into the game for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, shout out to Luigi, currently watching live on YouTube. Welcome. Finding Tanaka in the corner. 3 is up. No good. Kelly with the offensive rebound. Clemens tries a 3. Not dropping it, but a big rebound by Ray Ray. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. keeping SUNROCKERS Shibuya off the offensive boards. Suarez goes again for the mid-range, and the Brazilian sensation. Well, he has been cooking in this game so far. Well, shout out to Mac. Thank you so much for your kind words, my friend. Shukran, my good friend, for your kind words. Oh, amazing closeout by Seiga Sakamoto. This time the foul has been called against Sakamoto. I'm not sure what the foul was there. I think he called on the ball. It's probably off the ball. Potential 2 for 1 here for Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Getting called a double team. Clemens goes for a 3. 3 is up. No good. Hawkinson fighting for offensive boards. Something SUNROCKERS need to do better here in this half. Kicking out to try another 3. And finally getting it to drop. Kazuma Tsuya. Well, shout out to Chiturks. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. Currently watching live on the Facebook stream. And there's a penetration going in the way, and Bobby Ray Parks. Daddy Parks going to work. Well, that's what he does best. Final seconds here for Anthony Clemens. 3 seconds now. Clemens kicks out. Hawkinson, pick and pop. 3 is up. 3 is no good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins increased their lead, led by Baby Shaq in this quarter. Well, they won this quarter by 4 points. We've got 1 quarter left to go here in this game. Well, to all of our fans watching live here on YouTube and Facebook, if you are watching, we have 214 likes on YouTube. Can we get to 350 before the end of this game? So if you are watching live on YouTube, please hit that like button. Every like you do give helps us watch more and more live B.LEAGUE games here on YouTube. So please hit that like button. If you're watching live on Facebook, please can you also follow and like B.LEAGUE. Your support is what helps us watch all these games live. Welcome back, Basel fans. Well, the Lobster has checked in here on the live YouTube chat and has asked the same question. Who are the top 2 Asian teams? Well, if we're talking countries, I mean, at the moment, you got to go with Japan because they qualified for the Paris Olympics and the highest Asian team at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. But second one's a good question. I mean, Philippines' big victory over China in the final game of the FIBA Basketball World Cup gives them a chance to go for the Olympic qualifiers. So I'd say Gilas could be number 2. But again, we haven't seen Gilas versus Japan, so that would be an interesting matchup I would love to see. Then Drame tries a 3. That's a good defense by Suarez. Well, shout out to Peter J, Valencia Garcia, Magadan Gabi. Right top of the key. Right now. Nowhere to go. Kicks this one out. Ito going in for the tough shot. Are you kidding me? Hayapanis uwiya na. Salamat kaibigan. Tatsuya Ito. That's the kind of shot you would see from the great players on the streets of Manila. I played some basketball in Manila. Let me tell you something. The Filipino basketball players that play 3-on-3, they are incredible. And Tatsuya Ito making a tough shot down the other end. This guy is incredible. Look at this. That's Hayap Panis Uwiana. Thank you so much to Patrick Antonio. Your kind words. 11-point lead here to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Clemens goes for another 3-point. This time he makes it. And this time he cuts it down to an 8-point ball game. That's a huge shot for the man who played professionally in Turkey last season. But another quick one. And again, this guy is unconscious at the moment. He is on fire. Well, Rodelio Manuel, yeah, we made that congratulations earlier. Big congratulations to Team Gilas Filipinas for winning the Asian Games in the final. But we got to go back to the semifinal. The comeback from over 20 points down. Wilson catching this one again. He's trying to keep SUNROCKERS Shibuya in this game. Well, thank you to Belkone Terima Kasih watching from Indonesia. And also welcome to Dexter Abad. And also to Konstantin watching Magandan Hapon. Unable to get this one down. SUNROCKERS trying to get back in this game. Justin Ralph, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Salamat po. Justin Ralph, you let me know what your Twitter is. I'll give you a follow for that. Ray, 3, corner. That's a good look, but he's got to knock that one down. That's another turnover. And a chance here for SUNROCKERS Shibuya was 7:36. Only trailing by 8 points. Patrick Antonio. I like that one. For president. Well, we don't actually have a president here in the UK. We have a prime minister. But, I tell you what, I'll run for president, prime minister of the Jollibee fans club here in the UK. I do appreciate your kind words. It's very, that's awesome, that is. Under 7.5 to go. Another 3-pointer. 3 is up. Yeah, no good. Well, SUNROCKERS Shibuya, they're getting wide open looks. Well, Ali, Khalil, Ibrahim, thank you so much. I'll try to follow you back at the end of this game. Suarez unable to make this one. This is a problem here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins rushing their shots. They've got the lead, and there's plenty of time left. Mahola ko ng Pilipinas. I gotta tell you, definitely coming back for a visit soon. And come and watch some UAAP and PBA basketball at some point this year. Tanaka pump fakes. Mid-range, pulls up, can't get it. But the rejection, well, that is no mabuhay coming from Robert Franks. Pa'alam, and maybe a bit of Magadan Gabi. Another 3, it's up, and again one more time. Big time 3-pointer by the Dolphins. That is just a huge treble. Taito Nakahigashi from downtown. Well, here was the rebound by Hawkinson. Frank said, no mabuhay. Hawkinson then getting reminded, but then and it's the Three-pointer. Ichi ni san kudasai from Nakahigashi. Dozo yoroshiku. Well, Justin Rowell, thank you very much. And sometimes I get to have the pleasure of working alongside the great Jeff Taylor, the voice of FIBA basketball. Well, Henad King Rodriguez, my name is Josh Bett. I had the fortune of commentating all the Gilas Pilipinas games at the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup for FIBA. And again, I want to say to all the Filipino basketball fans, you guys made an unbelievable atmosphere at the Philippine Arena in the opening game against Karl Anthony Towns and the Dominican Republic, but also all of your support at the Araneta Coliseum. I was there for that final game. I was commentating live when I saw the unbelievable win against China from the Philippines. Jordan Clarkson's 5 3-pointers. That was a thriller in Manila, and that was 2 times I had to say, oh, baby! Well, it's not the biggest deficit. It's 11 points for SUNROCKERS Shibuya to try and come back from. But if they're going to have to do it, they're going to have to sort out the defense. Well, Ricky Bobby, this will be my last B-League game of the weekend. I'll be covering more B-League next weekend. Well, Hanad King Rodriguez, salamat po. Thank you so much. And again, we love how you join us. Now it's his own defense here from the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Probably they're doing this because the three-point shooting has been great from the SUNROCKERS. Aki Chambers in the corner. Can't get it, but another offensive board by Leo Vendrame. Well, shout out to Rai Lim watching from Tokyo at the moment. Hawkinson stepping through. Nice move. Goes up. Doesn't get the and one. But the Hawkeye will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Fouls on Yutada Suda. I've been asked about my nationality. I'm British, half Italian, but have grown up going to the American school in the United Kingdom and also lived in the USA briefly in my younger years. Well, Patrick Antonio has made a good point there. So Patrick Antonio has said that SUNROCKERS Shibuya have trailed by 10 points almost every quarter, but it's not a big deficit, but they're going to have to improve things. Alexa Castillo. כן, אני יכול לדבר עברית. כל יום אני לומד עברית במטבח שותה קפה. So yes, I can speak Hebrew. Hawkinson makes the second free throw. 10-point deficit. And Alexa Castillo, you didn't answer my question. את מדברת עברית. אני רוצה יודע. Well, Frankfurt, another three-pointer, can't get it. Another offensive rebound, can't capitalize this one. The Nagoya Diamond Dolphins fighting for the offensive boards. Just over 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement. Another wide open three, takes it. And Baby Shaq with a rebound. Still can't get it. Well, that's going to be the third team foul called against Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. This one, I mean, look at Baby Shaq. This is Tropangiga talking Tex. Belcone could probably get away with Italian because my mother, Spanish, I did that in school, and a little bit of Vietnamese because Mrs. Bet is from, my wife is from Vietnam. Yeah, Google account, it's a strange one, I guess. My father was a professional coach here in the United Kingdom in the British Basketball League, so he coached many years. If you look up British Basketball League Coaches of the Year, you got Nick Nurse for many years, Chris Finch, they're NBA coaches. My father won it, so I'm so used to being around Americans growing up. Justin Ruff, thank you so much. That's cool. I like that. These are all the comments I'm reading on YouTube at the moment. SUNROCKERS trailing by 10. Chambers going all the way. Great defense by Suarez. Bobby Ray Parks back in the game. Final 5 minutes. Who's going to win this game? Baby Shaq in the post. Corner double team. Wilkinson wants an offensive foul called. Well, Patrick Antonio, I got to agree with you. Baby Shaq. I mean, he's unguardable. Just too big and strong, but well, maybe he should have got called for an offensive foul there. But well, let's go over to our viewers watching on Facebook. Shout out to Red Alvin Skazer watching from Singapore, and Kazel watching from the Philippines, and Ray Lim watching from Tokyo. Shout out, and to Jen watching also from Singapore. Welcome. So I've been asked the question, which team do I like the most? National team, Italy or the United Kingdom? I like all the national teams. I love Gilas Filipinas, Japan, Great Britain, Italy, everybody. I love everybody. I just love the game of basketball. I've been commentating professional basketball internationally for 8 years, but look at this atmosphere. And this is a big shout out and congratulations to B.LEAGUE basketball. I mean, the B.LEAGUE is one of the most... The growth of this league has been exponential. It's probably the most progressive league. Never do you ever see an empty seat in the house here in Japanese B.LEAGUE basketball. Well, shout out to Oluyede watching from Nigeria. Welcome, my brother. Now, are you Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa? Let us know. I love Nigeria, too. My godfather is Nigerian. Also, welcome to our fans watching in Adelaide, in Australia. Patrick Antonio says if he dunks, it's all over. Welcome to Visma watching from New Zealand, and Neth Makara watching from Cambodia, and Che watching from Malaysia. Hello to Jang Bulso, and also to Danny Rabino. They're watching on the Facebook live stream. Well, Sihad, welcome. Ça va, mon ami, comment allez-vous? J'ai étudié le français aujourd'hui, je ne parle pas français très bien. Well, fans, we have 260 likes. Can we get to 350 likes on YouTube before the end of this game? Hit that like button, please, and also subscribe to B.LEAGUE on YouTube, and also hit the like button on Facebook if you are watching live. Baby Shaq. Joshua Smith at the free throw line here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, and unlike the real Shaq, he makes his free throws. Bobby Ray Parks has 11 points. Tim Suarez leading the way with 19. Baby Shaq currently 13 points. 5 rebounds away from a double-double. Suarez does have a double-double. He has 14 rebounds along with his 19. Unable to hit the second free throw. Well, welcome to Delgar Ramos watching in London, one of the greatest cities in the world. 11-point lead to Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And Daphne watching from the Philippines. Also Darwin. 3-pointer not dropping here for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Under 4.5 to go. Game rejected. Good defense by Hawkinson. And Hawkeye just says, not in my house. No mabuhay. Well, welcome to Sherwin Boston, watching from the United Arab Emirates. Danny Rabino as well. And Darwin Padongao. And also to Adrian Ipan on the Facebook live stream is in the end. You gotta love what this guy has to offer. Suarez has been cooking so far. Double-double tonight from the Brazilian legend. 4 minutes to go. 13-point lead to Bobby Ray Parks' Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Chambers, corner 3 is up, and that's a much-needed 3 points. Well, they definitely needed that one as he cuts it out, a 10-point ball game. Well, can they keep that perimeter shooting going? That's going to be the key difference. Ray Ray spinning out. Well, Ray Ray's got to go with this one, and Ray Ray unable to kiss that one off the backboard. Good defense by Anthony Clements. I think on that one, Bobby Ray Parks was trying to pass it, but... Well, Google account, no, I'm not going to give you a shout out on that. Now I'm not going to talk to you anymore because I know what that means. So we're done. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we will give you shout outs, but please make sure you give us your real name. And also, please respect the guidelines and also appropriate language here for this B.LEAGUE YouTube stream. Now, please prevent from using any foul language in any of the language. We will report it. We want to make this a great experience for all fans watching live. You gotta love what Josh Hawkinson delivers here. Well, there was a three-pointer corner. Aki Chambers. That just gives him a little bit of hope, of course. Well, fans, I want to say thank you for giving this live YouTube stream a like. At the moment, we have 284 likes. Again, can we get to 350 before the end of this one? Well, I got to agree with some of what the fans are saying. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. has been playing some good stuff so far. As we mentioned, Bobby Ray Parks getting 11 points. And again, a big thank you to Patrick Antonio. We love what you fans have to offer. We love the support that you give to the B.LEAGUE basketball, giving us free basketball to watch online. Remember, every like you give just always helps promote B.LEAGUE basketball, gives us more games to watch week in, week out. So big shout out and thank you. Arigatos. Baby Shaq draws a foul. That's going to be the second team foul against Shibuya. And again, Salama to Hanad King Rodriguez. The foul is going to be called against Leo Vendrame. Well, we got a comment from Mr. Simon on the Facebook live stream saying he's looking forward to the EASL, the East Asia Super League battle between the top Japanese B-League teams and PBA teams too. Well, Ginebra have dropped out of the EASL, which is a big, big loss for the EASL. But joining now will be Meralco Bolts. Maybe we might get to see Alan Durham versus his old team, the Meralco Man. Potentially could play against his old team, the Meralco Bolts. Again, the shooting has been a bit inconsistent so far from the SUNROCKERS Shibuya. 11-point lead. Suarez looking for Baby Shaq. Baby Shaq, and I think he's going to get called for the offensive foul, and that's good defense and a great decision by the officials. Well, he did a good job of sealing off in the post. But one thing you got to be careful of when you get it in the post is obviously not to use your elbows. It's great positioning. This is a good one. It might have been a foul before, actually. So I got to say, maybe they got that one wrong because he was actually fouled. The jersey was pulled from behind. Well, shout out to Aldrin Edward Ocampo, currently watching on the live YouTube stream. Also to Justin Rao, watching from the United States of America. Justin, you the MVP, brother. Also watching, welcome to Sihad. Then Drami splits the defense down. Again, then we're going to call a turnover, but maybe it's no, it's going to be a foul actually. So possession will go back. Well, that's going to be free throws here for Shibuya, so this is good. They get to take points off the board without taking any time off. Jordan Henderson currently watching in Portland, Oregon. What time is it in Portland now? Well, you deserve a free Dunkin' Donuts for that case for waking up this early. You are a legend. Well, Hanad King Rodriguez, Justin Brownlee. Well, he's just a phenomenal player. There you can see, great play by Anthony Clements. Spent many years playing in Europe. Also played for Kazakhstan's national team. Cutting it down now. Well, Ray Ray drawing the foul against Leo Vendrame. That's only going to be the third team foul against SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, Ricky Bobby currently watching in Maryland. I actually lived in Pennsylvania, not too far from Maryland. I played against Frostburg State University in NCAA Division III. Gotta love Maryland. Also spent some time in Super Maryland. Janice watching in Kuwait. These are viewers currently on the live YouTube stream. And also on Facebook, we have Rolly Sam watching from Dubai. Welcome. Time winding down. Taking this one out. Suarez hasn't made a three, but finally, obrigado! The Brazilian King nails it, making it a 12-point ball game. That's a big three-pointer. He has struggled from the... He hasn't struggled in this game, but he has struggled from the perimeter for sure. Now he hits his first three-pointer. He has just had a phenomenal game. Over 20 points with a double-double at 14 rebounds. Well, welcome to Jay Villegas watching from Hong Kong. And also, salama to Dave Santos on YouTube for the kind words. 12-point lead. Carl Tamayo getting off to a good start here in the B-League with 15 points yesterday. Shooting 4 for 4 from the perimeter. Here's Haruku Golden Kings, defending champions. They got a big win yesterday. Now, Bobby Ray Parks, Ray Ray's 4 rebounds away from a double-double with 11 points. So I'd say overall this has been a good game for Ray Ray. Well, what are your thoughts? Let us know. How do you think Bobby Ray Parks has played in this game? Remember, 11 points, 6 rebounds. He only needs 4 more rebounds to get a double-double. Does he get that in the next 1 minute 50? Maybe not, but I'd say personally, good performance from the former TNT Throwback Giga player.
SHIBUYAボールからです。
Final moments now. Nice little finish there, cutting it back down to 10 points, but 99 seconds left. Well, Patrick Antonio, I gotta agree with you. Bobby Ray Parks Jr.'s defense has improved, but also his ability to play within the international system, I say, has been a big improvement as well. No doubt a talented player. Well, what a time. Find it. Suarez on the back door. And the king of Brazil. Well, what a dime again coming from the point guard, Tatsuhito. Vendrame killing off a bull screen. Still a 12-point lead. Had to go for the three-pointer. Didn't take it. Ryan Kelly threw in the corner. 3 is up and he knocks this one down. The former NCAA champion. Well, Dave Santos, yeah, I got to agree with you. The help side defense, the awareness of Bobby Ray Parks has been good. A nice block there by Hawkinson. Chambers looking to push this one. They probably should go for another three-pointer. Kelly made his last one. Doesn't get this one. Rebound has been secured by Suarez, and that might be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal performance. Foul has been committed. Well, Patrick Antonio, I gotta agree with you. Double digits has been the story of this game. Well, 316 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, if you are watching live, can we get to 350 before the end? Every like you give just helps progress B-League basketball and gives us the opportunity to watch these games live for free on YouTube. A big arigato gozaimasu to B-League for giving us this opportunity, but also hit that like button. Every like just helps further progress B-League basketball. And also, if you do hit the like button, salamat, arigato, gamsamhanina, gaman, merci, muchas gracias for all of your likes. A big thank you. A change coming into the game for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. The young player, 17 years of old, Yuto Imanishi. Well, the shot clock has been turned off. It looks like they're going to show their respect to their opponents here by not taking a shot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a big win for Bobby Ray Parks' Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. They win this one 79-70 against Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Well, what a game it was in the end. Tim Suarez, arguably the best player in this game. An unbelievable performance from him. A big shout out to our viewers on YouTube. Alvin, currently watching, supporting the Philippines from Oman. Christella Siong, thank you so much for your kind words. Yes, I'll be back for more B-League games. And again, a big salamat to Hanad King Rodriguez and to all of our fans on Facebook and YouTube for joining us for this live game. You fans are what make this game the best, the very best. But a big win for Baby Shaq, the man, Joshua Smith, the tank, who played for TNT Troppangiga in the Commissioner's Cup, averaging 20 points per game back in 2017, along with former TNT Troppangiga player Ray Parks. Well, it was all tied up in the fourth quarter at 16 apiece. Well, good performance from Josh Jorgensen, the naturalized player who did feature for Japan. Walang Anumang to Michael Orinde and Walang Anumang to Dave Santos. And shout out to Michael Orinde. And of course, a big shout out and thank you to C Hart, currently watching in the United States of America. And a big shout out to all our fans watching on Facebook as well. Well, fans, we are nearly there. We've got 348 likes. Thank you so much. Can we get to that 350 mark? And a big thank you to Gary Jacobs for your kind words. Thailand basketball, Thai basketball, definitely. Jack Rowan, currently playing in the P-League. A big shout out to Jordan Henderson, Luigi Perez, Dexter Abad, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you to everybody. Well, Hanad King Rodriguez made a very good point there. You got to love Japanese B-League culture, the fans. I mean, it is just a phenomenal amount of respect and homage that is paid between the culture here. The players, they stay on the court, they applaud their fans. It's just a great culture here. Well, fans, we got there 353 likes. Again, I can only thank you for joining us. You guys and girls have been absolutely amazing. Nagoya Diamond Dolphin fans, they will enjoy this occasion tonight. Maybe have a bit of tempura, hosamaki, nigiri, and maybe some sake tonight for a celebration. Carl Tamayo's team got to a win yesterday. Bobby Ray Parks, his team win as well. It's been a good start for the Gilas Filipinos players so far here in the B-League. And maybe more games and more victories to come, to say the least. We're going to get some words now for the head coach, Coach Dennis here of Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So let's listen and see what he has to say.
How is it with a win in front of all these, the number of fans that came out today, get a win here?
I'm just amazed at what an incredible crowd for our opening game, and I'm so glad we could give you guys such a great performance.
開幕戦でこんだけ大勢が来ていただいて本当に嬉しいです。で、こういう試合ができたのも嬉しいです。
その中で今日はチームとして目指す堅守速攻、激しいディフェンス、どのくらい出せましたでしょうか。
How'd you do on your offense and you want to do on your offense and your defense? To get to where we wanted.
Offensively, I thought it was good. We didn't shoot the ball as well as we would have liked, but I thought overall the execution was good. And then the defense in the second half really came to task and did a great job holding them to only 70 points.
オフェンスでは思ったほど、点数が、ちょっとショットが入らなかったので点数が伸びなかったんですけど、ディフェンスは特に後半、すごくうちのリズムでプレーできたと思っています。
今シーズンは就任3年目となります。新しい、そして成熟した形を目指していく中で、今シーズンから入った新加入選手の動きというのはどうご覧になりましたか。
It's their third year here. We got new players and the new team going. What are your thoughts on the new players?
The new players are fitting in really well. We're very lucky that we have such a great core of group that's done so well over the last 2 years, and they've brought the guys in and they're bringing them up to speed very quickly. And you saw today. I thought today was our best performance so far.
新加入選手もうまく溶け込んでますし、うちのコアがすごく強いコアで彼らを受け入れてくれているので、今日見た通りちゃんとみんな一丸となってプレーできています。
そして上を目指していく今シーズン、今日勝ちましたけどまだシーズン長く続いていきます。チームをよりどう成熟させていきたいと思ってますか。
It's going to be a long season yet. How do we need to improve going ahead?
We still have too many defensive breakdowns and just getting comfortable in our offense with the new players. I'm sure the shots will start to drop, and our goal is to score over 90 points a game, so we just got to keep fighting and being disruptive and keep heading that way.
ディフェンスでまだ崩れるところが目立ちますので、そこをまだ徹底しなきゃいけないのと、でオフェンスは全員が慣れてきたら点数も伸びると思いますし、平均90点狙っていることは、いくと思います。であとはもう本当にみんな慣れて一緒にプレーできるよう頑張らなきゃいけないと思っています。
ありがとうございます。おめでとうございました。ショーン・デニスヘッドコーチでした。
Well, there were the words from the head coach of Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Relatively happy with his team's performance. That is head coach Sean Dennis, originally from Australia. Remember, he's worked with teams such as Utsunomiya Brex and the Shiga Lake Stars. Now we're going to meet here with Yutada Suda, the Japanese international.
今日のプレーでは何といっても第3クォーターのスリーポイントシュート、まずシーン振り返っていただけますか。
いやなかなかね気持ちよく打ててなかったですけど、シーンでタイトがしっかりといいパスを供給してくれて、思いっきり打つことができました。
シュートで何かゲームの流れがぐっと引き寄せられた、そんな感じもしたんですが、そのあたりどう感じました。
そういう局面というのは本当に多々あって、あそこはまた一つだと思うんですけど、そういう勝負どころでいかに自分たちがいいプレーをして流れを引き寄せられるかというところが勝負をしていく上で非常に大事なポイントになっていくので、そこはしっかりと引き寄せられたので、良かったと思います。
そして今日はチームとしてディフェンスも含め戦う姿勢というのはキャプテンとして見てどうだったでしょうか。
いや非常に開幕戦、僕たちのこの公式戦の初戦にしてはすごく良かったのかなと思いますけども、本当に伸びしろのある、伸びしろしかないチームだと思っていますので、どんどん成長してしっかりと優勝を勝ち取れるようにやっていきたいと思います。
おめでとうございました。須田選手でした。
Well, those were the words from Yutada Suda, obviously thanking the fan support and just showing great amounts of cheer during the game, but also very happy to get the 3 points that helps the team progress, and a good victory here for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Also mentioned it was a good game, but this season is only about to get started, so more games to come for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. The words of Yutada Suda.
嬉しいですし、そして今日勝てたことが本当に嬉しいです。今日はチームとして攻撃の形もうまくいったところもあったと思いますが、今日ゲームの組み立てでどんなところを意識されてプレーされましたか？そうですね、僕の役割っていうのは本当にディフェンスからなので、そこのディフェンスの強度を落とさずにこうどんどんインテンションを上げていくっていうことを意識したので、そこ遂行できて良かったです。さあ、そしてこれで開幕戦勝ってチームとしてはいいスタートに乗れたと思います。これからに向けて意気込みをお願いします。この勢いのまま、どんどん練習を重ねていきたいと思っているので、皆さんこれからもぜひ応援よろしくお願いします。おめでとうございました。ここまで勝利インタビューをお伝えしました。放送席どうぞ。
さて、本日の MVP 賞を受賞した坂本聖雅選手と須田裕太郎選手はもう一度。
Well, final words, of course, there. They did their very best, but happy to win this game. And overall, it was a collective effort here from the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And now we're going to award the MVP of this game. And also mention that they want to win another game, but also the big thank you goes to all the fans of Nagoya for all of their support.
それではプレゼンターの三菱電機株式会社執行役員名古屋製作所所長田中隆久様、よろしくお願いいたします。それでは記念写真をお願いします。田中様、ありがとうございました。本日の MVP 坂本聖雅、須田裕太郎選手でした。ここでマルエガレリアプレゼンツ本日のオンファイヤー賞を発表いたします。本日のオンファイヤー賞は18,030ファイヤーを獲得し、1位となったのは No.1 レイ・パークス・ジュニア。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。今日の自分のプレーを振り返ってみていかがでしょうか。
Well, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. looks like he's going to pick up the award here, so phenomenal performance.
First of all, I want to appreciate everybody that came out here today to show love and show support, especially me coming from an injury. It feels great to be back at home.
本当に皆様の応援を心の底からありがたく思っています。怪我から復帰してみんなの前でプレーできるのは本当に嬉しいです。
それでは今シーズンの意気込みと、ドルファミの皆さんにメッセージをお願いいたします。
We're looking forward to having a great season and extending more than just the first round of the championship. It's a long season ahead and a lot of work to do, but I'm excited to put in the work with my brothers and excited to see you guys come out here.
長いシーズンですし、1回戦を、チャンピオンシップの1回戦を乗り越えたいっていう、気持ちがあります。長いシーズンになりますけど、皆様の応援も必要になっていきますので、皆様よろしくお願いします。みんなここにいる兄弟と戦っていきますので。
ありがとうございます。レイ選手にはマルエガレリア様より無印良品のカレー詰め合わせが贈られます。おめでとうございます。ぜひ記念写真を。レイ選手に贈られますカレーは無印良品人気ランキング上位のカレーを6点詰め合わせしました。選手のパワーアップのためにもぜひ皆さんの熱い応援を引き続きお願いいたします。改めてレイ選手おめでとうございます。
Well, Bobby Ray Parks battling back from a big injury didn't feature for Gilas Pilipinas at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, but nonetheless, a huge congratulations to Ray Ray. Well, momentarily, we will now take a look at the highlights from this phenomenal game. And a big start here for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Definitely coming into this game as the heavy underdogs. So a lot of expectations will be up against Hitachi SUNROCKERS Shibuya. That was a three-pointer by Leo Vendrame, the Japanese international. But nonetheless, a very big performance from him, to say the least. Well, Leo Vendrame definitely one of the key players in the Akatsuki's 5. We'll probably see him feature yet again, but look at this from Tatsuya Ito. And the follow-up by Tim Suarez. This is phenomenal. Hayabani Zuia na. You gotta love this guy. And that's what they do best. They're just a phenomenal team, to say the least. But again, Baby Shaq, the former TNT Tropang Giga player. There was a three in the corner. It was up and it was good. You got to count that one. Coming right at the dying moments, Kazuma Tsuya. Phenomenal performance, to say the least. Well, it looked like it was going to be SUNROCKERS' game in this one because they played some good defense. The problem for them was consistency, playing as a team and getting those right shots. But defensively, look at the block here from Jorgensen. Rejecting Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Well, Patrick Antonio, I think we probably will see it at one point this season. Baby Shaq will throw it down. Nagoya fans enjoying the occasion. Tatsuya Ito, nice little teardrop, but couldn't finish that one. The follow-up there by Franks. Well, this was good Bullman finding Leo Vendrame again, but they needed more of that from Vendrame to make some free throws. See, probably will break the glass, probably like Shaquille O'Neal did against the New Jersey Nets and against the Phoenix Suns in 1993, I think it was. Well, hopefully Baby Shaq doesn't break any rims, of course, because we'd have to make sure that everyone's okay. But Vendrame again in the corner, doing what he does best, making those three-pointers. Well, excuse me, that's not Vendrame, it's Kazuma Tsuya, excuse me. Well, this was the fourth quarter. Tatsuya Ito, and that was incredible. That was like a Jason Williams, Sacramento Kings Day kind of shot. He towered that over the Tower of Tokyo. It's okay, Princess Orencio. We will report it. We do not accept any bad language. So, Rendon, we'll have to report that one, unfortunately. Well, good defense, finding Aki Chambers in the corner. Three was up, and it was good. And that cut it down to a 10-point ball game. And that could have just given them a chance of potentially trying to get back in this one. Well, that was the final score. A 9-point victory for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. A good performance from Josh Jorgensen. A naturalized player for Japan. Baby Shaq, former TNT Tropang Giga player. Well, I've just been asked the question about Bobby Ray Parks Jr.'s stats. We will take a look at those. Well, Ray had a good game. 11 points, 7 rebounds. 3 rebounds shy of a double-double. Did have 1 assist. 2 block shots as well. I mean, that's a good stats here for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. But the key difference in this game was rebounds. 21 offensive rebounds to the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. That's a stat you just can't play by SUNROCKERS Shibuya. They just need to make sure that they keep the rebounds a little bit closer. The assists, of course, going in favor of Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Interesting, though. 12 three-pointers for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. That's not a bad stat there. 34% from the perimeter, but 24 field goals with inside the rainbow. A lot of those coming from Josh Smith, a.k.a. Baby Shaq in this game. Well, Ashol, salamat, walang anumang kaibigan. Thank you for joining us as well on the live YouTube stream. Well, So far, 2 good games of basketball here for our Gilas Pilipinas players here in the B-League. Cal Tamayo winning yesterday with Ruku Golden Kings. And of course, a big victory today for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Kai Soto's Hiroshima Dragonflies, they lost today. So disappointing stop at the moment. Hokkaido Lavenga currently playing at the moment. So big game for Dwight Ramos. Suarez had a double-double, 14 rebounds, 26 points. Baby Shaq with 15 points. Of course, both Robert Franks and Ray Parks, 11 points each. Josh Hoganson led all scorers for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. He had 19, 14 for Leo Vendrame, 4 3-pointers. Ryan Kelly, the former Duke University NCAA champion in 2011. He finished with 13 points in a phenomenal performance in the end from Tim Suarez. But Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, they take the victory. They take the W. Well, there are the rebounds. It was actually 15 rebounds to Suarez, my apologies. As Nakahigashi finished with 9 rebounds. Vendrame and... that's one thing SUNROCKERS Shibuya have to reflect on this game and say, look, when you have a box of donuts and you have the last one, somebody needs to call box out because Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, 24 more rebounds. That's just not acceptable here in the B-League. Well, the Hawkeye with 19 points, 4 rebounds. As you'd expect from Josh Jorgensen, a phenomenal performance.